Armstrong has landed on the moon. Hillary and Tenzing has climbed Mount Everest. Tendulkar has scored his 100th century. Vishwanathan Anand wins yet another World Chess Championship. And our own Toastmaster Gaurav Jain wins the F1 race. And this friend, who is a neighborhood of mine, has got a fat promotion, a fat paycheck, and a sleek woman as a wife. A.R. Rahman wins 2 Oscar awards for his wonderful music composition. Respected President, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and future guests, they are all super achievers. When I come to hear of any of these super achievements, I feel happy for a second, jealous for a moment, ambitious for a while, but after which I run around picking some lame reasons for why I cannot do what they have done. When I think of landing in the moon, what stopped me? Hey Deepak, you are not born as an astronaut. Neither you are not born to be an astronaut. You don't have that magical talent to compose. Jai ho! Oh ho! Ladies and gentlemen, what is going in my mind and what's going in all our minds is a talent crisis. The cause of this crisis is we are not tapping our own individual potential, and we don't have the courage to punch above our own heights and weights. This talent crisis is because of this, and we are very happy to hear this news about all these super achievements. We are very happy to be a spectator when these super achievements are made. But when it comes to us to step into the arena and make these super achievements, we are afraid. We have doubts. We have doubts about our own abilities. We are afraid. We dream big, but we don't believe in our dreams. As I said, we are afraid of failure. People experience more failure than success. Hence they say, learn from your failures. You can keep on learning. But when it comes to success, they overlook success. They read very little from success, and often they misinterpret success when they attribute this single abstract term called talent to success. Ladies and gentlemen, if I have a dream to become an astronaut, what stops me from getting into a NASA or an ISRO? Hey Deepak, your college grades are not so good. I cannot be an astronaut. I cannot get into NASA or ISRO. Little did I know that Neil Armstrong was an average student while he was at college. He managed to get into Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, which is a temple of knowledge, but he was a first graduate from his home. So the only engineer who he knew told him that he need not go that far to get knowledge. You pick some random college in and around the house. He picked a random college which offered him a scholarship on a condition that if he can serve 3 years in the Navy after his degree, he will be offered free education. For that single reason, he has chosen aeronautical engineering and he continued to be a flyer in Navy. That's how he started his profession. He had no idea of landing in the moon or becoming an astronaut. You'll be surprised if I tell you that Edward Hillary, who conquered Mount Everest, was a meek child. He was the slowest and the weakest child in the classroom. Someone would have laughed if we have told him that he is going to conquer Mount Everest. But they are all achievers, aren't they? Super achievers, supernatural achievers. What makes them to achieve such things? There is a single denominator which separates successful people from unsuccessful person. What is that? It is practice, practice, practice. Malcolm Gladwell, in his book Outlier, says that it takes 10,000 hours for a person to become a grandmaster in chess. That kind of practice, the practice which focuses you on a specific goal. You need to practice with a task in mind which is neither too easy nor completely out of your reach. You need to practice tasks which give you ample opportunity, millions of opportunities to make and correct mistakes. You need to have a feedback mechanism through which you can correct your faulty steps. That kind of practice can assure you success. A.R. Rahman, the slumdog millionaire, started flirting with the keyboard when he was 11. Not because he was an ambitious child who aimed for Oscar at the age of 11, but because he needed to continue his father's business after his demise. His father ran a business of renting musical instruments to orchestras and troops, and that's how A.R. Rahman started his musical career. There are millions and thousands of people who are using keyboards in orchestras, but what makes A.R. Rahman to stand up? What separates these supernatural achievers is practice, Toastmasters. What kind of practice is it? Practice which is slow, painstaking and error-prone. Daniel Cole in his book Talent Code says that there is a tennis academy in Russia who enacts a rally for 90 single rally for 90 seconds without a tennis ball. Why so? This brain which we have has a tendency to convert newly acquired skills into autonomous involuntary action. This brain is also greedy, sloppy, so that it settles for a substandard impressions. By slowing down the action, by slowing down the process, you break the skill of a rally into several small pieces. You practice, and by repeating through strenuous practice, you ensure that the best possible pattern gets into your brain. That's practice, my dear Toastmasters. That's practice. With deliberate practice and a definite vision, you increase your probability to success. Oh, 10,000 hours as is just. Playing keyboard at the age of 11. Taking a cricket bat when I'm a kid. Is it what makes a supernatural achiever? I am 24 turning on 25. I don't have a concrete vision. Am I doomed? Am I going to be a loser for the end of my life? Am I not going to have any light at the end of my tunnel? No, my dear Toastmaster. Vision is nothing but an enlightenment. Enlightenment happens like a lightning. Lightning comes and goes. The things before the lightning and after the lightning remains the same. But you are going to be changed. There is a Zen saying, before enlightenment, chop the wood and carry the water. And after enlightenment, chop the wood, carry the water. That's the difference, Toastmasters. No matter what you do, keep doing what you are doing with your fullest consciousness. Someday you will have this enlightenment happening to you, and all these dots will be connected. Dear Toastmasters, success is nothing but when preparation meets opportunity. Be ready. Practice is your ticket to board a bus called opportunity, which takes you towards a destination called success. Practice can make wonders. And in Toastmasters, we see what practice can happen. Practice delivers by the speakers who go through the icebreakers through Project-10, CC, ACB and all those things. And when I come to speak about Toastmasters, I need to mention a word about the most inspirational Toastmaster I have ever seen. We as speakers, public speakers, we are challengers in public speaking. But this Toastmaster Anupam, is challenged to even speak due to his natural limitation. But he didn't stop there. He deserved to be a better speaker. He had the courage and strength to practice. He didn't mind what people before him thinks. We raised our eyebrows when he came before us a year ago. Will he complete a table topic speech? We raised our eyebrows. Now, this Toastmaster took all the opportunities which came his way and improved his speaking ability. Today, we raise our eyebrows in awe and inspiration. What a speech, Toastmaster Anupam. That's how practice can transform yourself. Toastmaster Anupam, you are a standing example of the theory which I am proposing. Thanks for the inspiration you have given to me. Thank you, Toastmaster Anupam. Practice not only makes you perfect, but gives you the confidence. Practice makes you feel that you are a better individual than what you were in the morning. Going to bed with this feeling not only gives you a healthy sleep, but it gives you a great confidence, a hopeful day when you wake up in the next morning. As I said, Toastmaster Anupam is an example for this quote. It's not your aptitude which determines your altitude, but it's your, it's not your aptitude which determines your altitude, but it's your attitude. Think of the perseverance shown by Mahatma Gandhi during his freedom struggle. Think of the never say die attitude in the boxer Rocky, who kept on fighting for his matches. Think of the tolerance shown by Mother Teresa. These are the things which made them supernatural achievers. If we can keep practicing like this, we can also be supernatural achievers. Dear Toastmasters, before saying no to something, thinking that you don't have the talent to do it, think of how many hours have you spent practicing that particular skill. Dear Toastmasters, practice can make wonders. Why don't you try this? We can land on Mars, we can land on Moon, we can realize our own big dreams. Opportunity rests on our shoulders to transform our life and also to change the way the world is being. Back to you, Toastmasters.